Alright folks, so we're going to be doing a video on transgender fighter Alena McLaughlin won their MMA debut. First of all, let me explain something to you. You can't call yourself a female if you have a penis in your system. Like, in order for you to be fully transgender, you got to have that, you know what, chopped off. And you got to let your boobs or your chest develop into a woman's level. I don't know what is it with this world nowadays, you know. They're gay, you know, you gotta let them do this and that. There's one person on YouTube who made a content about, you know, the whole LGBT community having too much power. I tend to agree with him. You know, you barely see anybody who is, like, I'm not trying to be homophobic or anything, though, but I just feel like the community can do too much in times. So for them to do this in the MMA debut, I really don't understand it. But like I said, you can't call yourself a woman if you have a penis and you still. So you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like what I say. It's my opinion. Check it out.
Pegged away there as they get in the clinch, and this is where McLaughlin
position, her power, her strength.
That one hurt. Very appreciative for Provost to take this fight. I don't know how appreciative is that.
The kicks, she hasn't used them very well.
He's taking this punishment, but big right did not find it. Protection there from Provost.
Dangerous situation. It's almost like if you're walking, and she suffers to this day from PTSD.
Oh my God.
The big, now the strength.
She tried to go for the double.
Go up, does pretty now.
We might have her rear naked.
Deep, and the tap. Alena McLaughlin.
Alena McLaughlin, the second openly transgender woman to compete in MMA in the United States, won his debut fight against a real woman on Friday night via submission. The 38-year-old man used a rear-naked chokehold against Celine Provost to end the match 3 minutes, 32 seconds into the second round. McLaughlin, who began his gender transition after leaving the U.S. Army Special Forces in 2010, said he hopes to be a pioneer for transgender athletes in combat sports. "I want to pick up the mantle that Fallon put down," McLaughlin told Outsports before the fight, referring to Fallon Fox, who in 2012 became the first transgender woman to fight in MMA. "Right now, I'm following in Fallon's footsteps. I'm just another step along the way, and it's my great hope that there are more to follow behind me." Fox, who sat cageside Friday, last fought in 2014. 4 years later, Patricio Manuel became the first transgender male to compete in a pro boxing match in the United States when he beat Hugo Aguilar via unanimous decision. McLaughlin began training a year ago and was cleared to fight by the Florida State Boxing Commission after having his hormone levels tested, according to ESPN. He said it was a nightmare finding an opponent. "I have nothing but respect for Provost," McLaughlin said. The fight was originally scheduled for August 6, but was postponed after Provost, a 35-year-old boxing and MMA veteran, tested positive for the coronavirus. Provost landed multiple punches in the first round before McLaughlin came out on top. As he was declared the victor, McLaughlin wore a shirt with the phrase, "End transgenocide." His debut comes as multiple states argue bills aimed at restricting transgender athletes from participating in youth, high school and college sports. If we want to see more trans athletes, if we want to see more opportunities for trans kids, we're going to have to work our way into those spaces and make it happen.
I don't like it. I don't support this crap. I don't like when there's a man competing in women's sports in MMA. I don't like the fact that they're giving him attention. Because one, you're still a man. You're not a fully woman yet. And I had no idea that there were 2 other fighters in MMA that started, you know, a long time ago. They looked perfectly fine. They looked better before. Oh, it's going to be hard for me not to judge, but I'm kind of am. Because I don't like this. I know there's some of you people that are okay, that are fine with it. But I am not okay with them competing in women's MMA fights. Because I feel like you're giving the LGBT community more power. And I don't like that sign. Because I'm starting to see that. Because what's sad to me is that he transitioning, started doing it back in 2010, but it doesn't make any sense. I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of it. Call me a homophobe. I don't care what you call me, but it's my opinion. It's how I feel. But at the end of the day, you know, I just feel like we're giving these people way too much power. And it's not fair for the women in MMA that they have to compete against a transgender who is still a man in their combat sport. I'm sorry, but I'm just not feeling it. It's just not my cup of tea. So y'all can be okay with it. I'm not. Y'all enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in my next content.